Good evening to all. Good evening to all. How's everybody night doing? Good evening to all. Yeah, yeah. This is, of course, the Past, Present, Future. That's sponsored by the R&G247, and we're live on major platforms. All right. Yeah, we're here to talk about, of course, free agency and, of course, trades that's been going on for the last 2 weeks or so. Continue on the off season. So, with that, we will be back in about 30 seconds.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go.
Go. Hey everyone, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Okay, now we are set to continue our course, our off season. All right, 49ers has been doing a lot of trades. All right, boosting up every almost every position possible so far. I sent all links out to the guys that way they can come on in here and talk their piece. You know, yep. And the of course the well, not trade deadline. I'm talking about this. I was about to say spring training is actually baseball. I'm sorry. So, well, the NFL draft. I'm trying to say NFL draft is upon us pretty soon. I mean, probably another month or so, but it's coming. It'll be there. So, okay. And of course, the first person coming from California. All right. Please welcome in. You can find him at Josh Get 1987. Come on, Josh. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Ryan? Hey, guys. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's brackets are still doing well. You're probably doing better than mine.
Just waiting for the two other guys. Here we go. Everybody's popping in. Here we go. Cool. And, of course, next man from Connecticut at Rich Bonsall. That's where you can find him at. Come on here, Rich.
What is going on, faithful?
Coach Richie B.
Rich.
All right. I know Matt Man said he was ready, so I'm waiting for him to pop in so we can get everything going. But you guys continue all you want to do. Go ahead. So last thing I noticed so far was Trent Williams. So whoever wants to start with that, go ahead.
Josh, you want to go? I go. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter who goes.
Yeah, so they basically declined Trent Williams' $10 million bonus. You know, that doesn't mean that they're not going to bring him back. It just means that they're likely going to restructure the contract. There's basically two ways that this goes. They either restructure the contract or they trade him. And based off the moves that they have made to this point, I find it impossible to believe that they're not going to bring him back. So we'll see. Yeah, so we'll see when that takes place. I imagine it'll happen before the draft. So, but just because they declined the bonus does not mean Trent Williams is not going to be on the 49ers next year. You can't make all these moves and not bring back arguably your most important player.
And here's the biggest thing with that bonus. It's prorated over 4 years against the salary cap. I think that's the issue, is the Niners don't want to be stuck with dead cap after Trent retires.
Yes.
So I think that's what's going on with this contract. They're trying to get the contract set up so that when Trent's done, the contract's done. They don't want to be carrying dead Trent cap into his retirement. So that's the only reason they didn't pick this up. This was supposed to get prorated $2.5 million over the next 4 seasons. And I think that's why the 49ers didn't do it. Because otherwise, they just give him the 10 mil. Who cares? And then negotiate the rest of the contract. But they're trying to find a way to get him. At least everything I'm seeing is showing that basically they're trying to take his $34 million cap number, make it more like 25, 26. And obviously Trent's not going to go for that. So they're going to have to, play around, figure out how to make it work so that they can fix it. It's probably what you're gonna see is it's gonna be one of those crazy parade contracts where the base is this, but he's gonna have exercise bonuses, game day bonuses, and all these other stupid little things that you can add up and don't count against the cap.
Yeah,
That's basically what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He'll have. I mean, the smart thing they should do to him is just have him every game he plays, give him $1 million game day bonus.
There you go.
That way you can then you could just make his salary cap number $6 million.
That'll incentivize him to play an entire season too.
Yeah, I mean he always misses at least 2 games. That's just kind of how it goes. I mean, last year was only 1, which but it was 2 with the playoff game.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those deals. And with him, gosh, I'd rather lose those games at the beginning of the year instead of the end of the year.
Same.
That's the toughest part with Trent. But look, it's going to get done. The 49ers, they always cave. It's just going to be the structure of the contract is the key. Is I know that they do not want to carry any of his salary into the future when he's not here. So they've just got to figure that out.
One season we will have an entire season without any contract drama. 1 year.
Yeah, but not if they prorate the signing bonus the way they just did. That, like I said, that 10 mil. They've got to figure out a way to give him the money and let him get the money without it hurting the future. Even though I guess a bunch of the stuff's getting renegotiated next year, so the cap's going to probably jump by 30 to 40 million next year. So you can kind of bet against that.
They should take into consideration that the cap's going to jump like every year.
And the Niners like to carry 20 million into the following year.
Right.
So they usually push another 20 mil. So, barring injuries and incentives not achieved, because that's how we got that 20 million back, was all incentives not achieved and all that stuff. Insurance on, I think, Bosa and Warner. So we got carried back with a whole bunch of money as far as that goes. But it was pretty cool. Who's jumping in here? Oh, that's Ryan. Okay. What is that? The link? Is that the link, Ryan? So everybody can jump in if they want to. Hey, guys, like, share, subscribe, jump in, give us a hype if you want to. I think you got to swipe left and you can hype us too. Especially if you like what we're doing and you like what we're talking about. Love to, open the discussion up and open it up to more people as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. You said it way nicer.
Well, I tried to do my best. But hey, we have quite a few people here watching right now. Hey, shout out to you guys for coming on here. I know one guy is actually on here watching right now. He actually liked my post, right? And the guy from UK, he's from the UK, Paul Hope. Nice to see you again,
Paul, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, greetings from across the pond.
Yeah, Paul Hope was on. If they remember correctly, it was Faithful Empire. If he remembers Faithful Empire when we had Faithful Empire. So, but yeah, welcome back to the show, Paul. Nice to see you again, man. Hope your wife's doing good. Hope your kids, girls are doing good. I think he has 3 girls. Pretty sure he does. So he's a very good guy. So yeah, guys.
Paul, in the comments, where are you from in England? Put it in the comments. Let us know where you're from.
Ain't nothing right now, so I got it open. It's open, guys. The link is inside the description, guys. If you want to come on here, and if you don't want to be on camera, just use your audio. Okay, it's all good. Okay, we're not going. This party just not using a camera, But yeah, I mean the Trent Williams thing. It's going to happen. It just all these moves that they made. There's no way that he's going to be going anywhere.
No.
So.
No, he's not playing anywhere else this year.
No.
The only issue is Trent
37 years old, 38.
Yeah, he'll be 38 by the season starts.
30,
I mean, he
38.
can hold out, and that'd be the only thing. But I don't really care if he misses training camp. That's not a big deal as far as him.
Yeah, first of all, I want to apologize to everybody about the time limit. I know time was off today because I thought I had to do some business today, but it obviously got squashed, and I was able to get on it earlier. So I do apologize to you. And I know Josh, he told me about the time limit, and I know it was off a little bit today because I told everybody that I was going to be late today, but I was able to get everything done good. So we're good.
Sweet.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm not calling you out, Josh. Don't worry. I'm not calling you out.
All right. Sorry.
I just want to let you know. Yeah, but Of course, I did the breaking news, of course, for Kirk, our new wide receiver. Okay, I did that last week when it was actually about 6 or 7 hours later, but at least got out. But yeah. Oh my God, I lost myself already. Jeez, I forget where the post is at, but I forget how much you got or what kind of trade
I think it was 6 mil. I think it was 6 mil.
6 mil. 6 mil. Thank you.
6 mil, 1 year deal. Takes care of the slot. Takes care of the slot for us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's also got return history, and really right now we don't really have a returner. So the fact that we have a guy that actually has experience. I mean, I don't want a 31-year-old guy being our everyday returner, just because I'd worry about wear and tear, especially if we're counting on him on offense. But it is good to have that option there, if need be. Because I don't know. Because, I mean, the way the wide receiver room is shaken out now, I mean, it's what? It's Evans, Pearsall, D-Rob, Kirk, Watkins, and Cowing. That's who we've got. That's the full – that fills up every roster spot, I believe. I think that's 6, right?
There's a chance that they may take another one in the draft.
Yeah, so they take another one in the draft. So one of these guys is going to go. I think it's going to be Cowing.
Cowing's got to be Cowing.
It's got to be Cowing.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, right now the receiving course way better than last year, I think, on paper. But how does it go from there? I mean, we got a whole bunch of really good guys. We don't have, I mean, because to me, Evans is still kind of a wild card. I don't know what he's going to be. Is he going to be himself, or is he going to be what he was last year? That's the rub with him. And then the rub with Ricky, same thing. He was injured last year. Kirk was injured last year. So it's like, man, can we just get one guy that was healthy all year, that that could be our insurance policy, if you will, from the standpoint of the receivers. I just because it was fun. I was listening to Damon Bruce today again. I don't want every conversation about our team to be when healthy, comma blah 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 blah. When healthy, comma blah 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 blah. When healthy, Green Greenlaw is a good good linebacker. When healthy, Mike Evans is a good receiver. I just don't want that to be the conversation starter for every time we talk about our team.
I do really like the Kirk signing. Like it's very low value, and he still produces. Like he had his best game
in the playoffs
against the Steelers, against a very good Steelers defense. And he's a burner. Like his speed last year would be faster than anybody on offense last year on the Niners. So and like look who he's played with in his career: Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, C.J. Stroud. Brock Purdy's better than all of them. So
who the best quarterback he probably played with last year was? That freaking backup on Houston, Levis or whatever the heck his name is. What's that guy's? What's the back?
Davis Mills?
Yeah, is that his name? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
he's probably the best quarterback he's played with.
Yep. Yeah. So he's going to get an upgrade in quarterback in Purdy, and they're going to have someone with speed going down the slot, which I like. So
and what's badass? Imagine getting all three of those guys out on the field at the same time, and Tonjes.
Or Kittle, or having Kittle. You have Evans. I'm going
to wait until Kittle's healthy.
Right.
But to have Tonjes out there and CMC, I'm telling you, I would run a lot of passing games, a lot of pass plays.
And if you're on defense, who do you cover? Yeah. And just wait till Kittle comes back. Then you run your 2 tight end sets. You got McCaffrey going on. If you got a freaking Evans, and then you've got a burner and Christian Kirk. And if they end up taking Concepcion at 27, you're going to have a cheetah back there. So that's going to create a lot of problems.
Have 2 guys that can take the top off. That's the biggest piece is you'll have 2 guys that can take the top off, because Evans can still take the top off, and you can chuck the ball to him because he's so damn big. That's the cool thing with him is he's 6'5", he can get on top of people, and you throw a small corner on him, just chuck the ball to him. He's going to catch it.
Yeah,
he's going to catch it. I don't care if he's on one leg, he's still going to catch it. That's the one thing you can say for him, is that even when he's been slowed and hampered, the hands aren't broken.
Right. Oh yeah, he's always had good hands. So that's what I like about him. So yeah, our wide receiver room is already upgraded. It's instantly. Hopefully Pearsall can stay healthy next year, and prove himself that he can be a reliable receiver. But I like the weapons that they're putting out there now. It's like, John Lynch is on the hot seat, and he's quietly cooking a solid offseason. I'm not going to go A just yet, but I think he's put up a solid B offseason. Really solid.
And there's a lot of depth. He's put a lot of depth in here. It's not a ton of star power, but it's a ton of solid, really good football players.
Yeah,
that'd be the thing. I mean, defensively, the front seven is gonna just be ridiculous this year.
Yeah,
and there's depth, and there's guys. It's like you got Osa, you got Collins, you got CJ West, you got Michael, you've got Keon White, you've got Bosa coming back. I mean, this is gonna be. You can just keep rotating these guys in and just going at people, and it's gonna make our secondary way better this year. There's going to be the pieces. All of a sudden, Demo's going to be an all-pro corner again because we're getting a bunch of movement on a quarterback. That's the part.
And I think
it's going to be good.
Is going to take more steps, and he's going to solidify himself as a top corner in the league.
I agree. I really think that even though we got that guy Hobbs, I wonder if this is just me spitballing here.
He's a nickel corner, so you can only play him on the inside.
I wonder if they're going to try him at safety. I don't know how big he is. I'd have to see his stats to see how big he is. I'm wondering if they'd consider trying him out at safety too.
He's probably an upgrade over Mustafa, but I'm not sure.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think unless Renardo Green goes away and gets traded away at the draft or something like that, I don't think they're going to throw Hobbs out there instead of him. Unless Raheem likes him. But I really wonder if they try Hobbs at safety. It was just thinking about it. I'm like, would they do it? I mean, they've had guys move before, and there is, a former 49er safety available just in case. Jimmy Ward, baby. Jimmy Ward, baby. There's the only old guy I want back now. I want one of these other guys.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, he'd have to run. Like I said, I'd love to at least invite him to camp. Look, think about it like this. We've only filled out, I think, 70 of the 90 spots. We still have 20. So let's say we've only got 6 picks. So we still have to bring in 15 free agents, 15 more free agents. And
right.
So I don't know if they're going to try to bring in a bunch of young guys after the draft, or we could just mix it up a little bit because we still need to address the offensive line, which I don't know if they're going to do that in the draft or not. It's one of those, weird things. We got no 3rd round pick now, so we got a 1st, 2nd, and 3/4, right? Isn't that where we're at?
It would have to be within the first 2 picks. I just don't think any of the top O-line prospects are going to be there for them at 27.
Correct.
I feel like in the 2nd round, I feel like you're kind of reaching if you're taking an O-line guy, in the 2nd round. So it's like,
don't trade up. Don't trade up. Trade down. Don't trade up.
Like, I think like the Iowa guard, that Matt raves about is someone that I think they would take.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be there.
Jennings, he's not going to be there.
I don't think so either.
I don't know. He's not going to be there. And I don't want to trade up. I don't know if you guys read this. It was funny. Tony Farmer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys follow.
Yeah.
Tony had a really good article. It was a couple of weeks ago. I didn't see it. He reposted it on X today, and it basically showed all of the 1st round picks in the Shanahan era. And oh my gosh, it was ugly.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was ugly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And then I read his article about it. I was like, oh man, Joe Williams, Ruben Foster,
Joe Williams.
It was like
Solomon Thomas.
I don't even mind Solomon Thomas because Solly was a solid player. Maybe he was overdrafted, but he was still a solid player.
He checked all the boxes. He had a great combine. Like he didn't pop like everyone thought.
Yeah, he was solid, not great. He's like the defensive line equivalent of Crabtree.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
He's a good player, overdrafted, but still a solid player.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, like I said, Crabtree gets a ton of hate, and I'm like, I don't know why. I mean, he has draft status, but he was still a solid receiver for us. Great hands. He was just slow as molasses.
Yeah, couldn't run a route to save his life.
He got great hands, though.
Yeah.
Great hands.
Yeah, very good hands.
But slow as molasses and couldn't run a route. Which fine.
Yeah.
As long as he gets open, I don't care. As long as he gets open. And he did most of the time. But he should have been a third round draft choice instead of a first round draft choice.
Right.
Whatever.
No, that's
yeah.
It's just it's like I remember taking him and I thought, man, this dude's gonna be a monster because, like I say, he checked
He's
all
so
the boxes.
big.
He checked all the boxes. He had an awesome combine, but it just for whatever reason it just never clicked for him. So, Reuben Foster and Thomas were whiffs. McGlinchey was okay.
And Trey was 3 whiffs.
Trey was 3 whiffs.
When you think about it, Trey was 3 whiffs.
Kinlaw was a whiff.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I think Kinlaw's going to have a good rest of his career. I think he's going to be solid. He's not going to be great. He's going to be solid, though. He finally got that knee right. He finally got that knee right.
They asked him to fill the shoes of DeForest Buckner, that was a mistake.
They drafted him. But they drafted him with a busted knee, and it never was right with us. He got the knee fixed. He played well his last year with us. He was solid. Again, not great, but now in playing for the Washington football team, he's not terrible. He's just too big. The problem is he doesn't get low enough, and guys can get under him. But it's hard to push him around. Anybody that gets under him can shove him around. But if you square up on him, you're not moving him. He's an immovable object, and that leg's finally right.
Yeah.
But when you look down that list, man, it was like, oh, dude.
The Lance trade set us back probably 2 years.
Yeah.
And
agreed. Especially since it didn't work out.
Being able to have a first round pick in 22 and 23, like I think impacted the depth that this team had. Like you could have had a much deeper team if you're able to have a first round pick. Now, of course, knowing our history, they probably whiffed on it. And but
we might have got one. We might have got 1 out of 3.
But it's like, you might have been able to get 1. But it's like, people forget how thin that 23 team was. Even though they went to the Super Bowl, it wasn't as deep, as most Super Bowl teams are. Like nowhere near as deep as Seattle's was. So it's like,
that's because the 22 team was super deep, and then we lost all those guys in 23.
Right, yeah.
I think it was a Menahue and all those guys. Those guys weren't on the team in 23, right? I think they were done in 22. It was a Menahue and that linebacker that we got from the Rams, who I can't think of his name right now.
Not Leonard Floyd.
No, I think his number was 59 or something like that. I can't remember his name. It's. I
know.
His name's escaping me right now, but I think we got him from the Rams. We got him.
Wonderful brain farts.
But we had all that depth in 22. 23, we were better up top, but we didn't have the depth, and all the guys stayed healthy.
Yeah.
That was the thing. All the guys were healthy, so we just blew through people.
Yep.
And then 24, you did. I try to mark that season out of my memory.
Same.
Just to put this out to you guys. Of course, I'm a big fan of Dave Barty. So I'm on his page right now looking for stuff. I found actually quite a few things. The new 49ers, Nick Hobbs registers a $3.38 million 2026 salary cap hit, higher than 3.38 million.
Okay, so that's under third. That's under the number 3 tender.
I'm not done yet. Higher than one might expect on the deal, worth up to 3.5 million. But per OTC, San Francisco did not use void years here. 1.86 million base fully guaranteed, 1.25 signing bonus, and 390,000 in total bonuses.
Okay. So they just paid him flat. They played him flat and didn't carry any of the numbers for the future, which is smart on a contract that small.
Thank you, Dave Barty.
Yep, that's smart for that, because actually that ends up being the same price as a third round tender, because a third round tender on a restricted free agent was 3.52 this year. So that's, like I said, it's the same. It's basically the same contract as a third round restricted. So that's not bad. That's actually a decent number for him. And he's better than that. I think he just had a bad year with the Packers. I mean, he was good with the Raiders.
Yeah.
So he might
But
be
he was,
good.
he was great with the
even as
Raiders,
a rookie.
yeah, and because they use him where he's good at, in the nickel. The Packers tried him on the outside, and he was garbage. So
He got roasted outside.
yeah, he could not play the outside corner at all.
That's why I wonder if they want to try him a little at safety. It's the only reason it makes me think about it.
He doesn't. I mean,
because I don't want to take Upton Stout off the field.
No, I don't. I want.
You know what I mean?
I want to keep Stout there. I think he has a potential. I don't want to say to be a star, but he has a potential to be a top corner in the league.
You seen his workout videos, dude?
Yeah.
That dude he's a dog, man. That guy is a straight up dog.
Yeah. I mean,
he's freaking Mighty Mouse. He's Mighty Mouse. Isn't that what Bob Sanders was called? Mighty Mouse?
I guess so.
I think so, man. He is just, dude. That guy, man. Whew. Put him in Dre Greenlaw's body. Woo. Well, pre-injury Dre Greenlaw's body. I mean, someone his size. Oh, it'd be scary.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, Gray could be good in the nickel. I don't know about safety. I mean, he and Mustafa almost had basically the same body. It's like, there's not much difference there. I don't know about Mustafa. Like, I liked him in his limited time at 24. He didn't show a whole lot last season.
Yeah, but you know what? He was injury rehabbing last year, and this offseason will be straight getting ready for the season. So I think there's a chance to get some upside from him. When you're just working out to get ready for the season instead of rehabbing an injury, I think it's a different it's a different kind of deal, and I think it'll be good for him.
Okay.
He's got nothing but upside this year.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I would definitely take both of them over Ronaldo Green. I definitely expect him to be out by the time training camp gets.
If we play some man, maybe we keep Green. But if we're gonna still play zone,
that's not really what Raheem plays. Raheem doesn't play a whole lot of man, so that doesn't.
So that's the problem with Green, is he's a man corner, and they need zone corners. Yeah. And the problem he's just because he's feast or famine.
Yep.
That's the problem with Green. I like him. Yeah, more famine than feast.
He is not great in coverage.
No, he's not. He's not. And we need one lockdown guy in coverage, and we just don't have it. We just don't. As much as I like Demo, he is not a lockdown corner.
No.
He's just not. I want a Richard Sherman lockdown, Jason Verrett lockdown corner. Not a Josh Norman corner. Just saying.
Man, Jason Verrett was a guy who couldn't stay healthy for us, man.
Yeah, I don't want a Josh Norman bump and run corner who's getting roasted every time.
Josh Norman had one good season, and that was basically yeah. It's like, I mean, the thing is, it's like Richard Sherman corners. You don't usually find those in the first round. Like, you actually got to find them, deep in the draft, like 4th, 5th, even like 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
That's where you find your corner.
Yeah, you got to go dog hunting. You got to go dog hunting basically to find those guys.
You can't find them in the first round.
And they've kind of been legislated out of the game too. It's part of the problem. The problem with the way the game is now, because it's so wide open. Lots of teams. There's not a ton of teams that still play man right now because it's so hard to get a man corner. You play zone because it's easier and the guys can figure it out.
Yeah.
I got something else here. Bucks GM Jason Licht. I can't say his name right.
I think it's just Light. I know it's LICT, but I think it's Light.
On losing Mike Evans, on him signing to the 49ers. That's one really tough. We made a significant higher offer. He goes on to say, I don't feel betrayed. Mike gave us everything he had for his 12 seasons here. So basically, I guess they just didn't want to give him the offer, or he want to go to a competitive team. So, I mean,
he wasn't getting along with the coach in Tampa Bay either. That was the biggest problem.
Yeah,
he wasn't getting along with the coach, and the other thing is they were kind of using the other two receivers, and Evans was kind of getting third billing, and he's done with that shit. He's like, look, I'm better than this. And so I think it's cool to see a guy still at his age still confident enough to go bet on himself, and that's what he's doing. He's betting on himself that he can make something happen still.
Well, he may have put the last nail in Todd Bowles' coffin. I think,
possible.
Barring a a playoff run next year, I think Bowles is out of Tampa.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I think that's fair
They
to say.
fell apart last year. Like they looked like the best team like the first 5 weeks, and then they just straight up fell apart.
Yeah, but that offensive line, man, that offensive line for that team was not keeping Baker clean. Once Baker got hurt, they kind of fell apart. That was a big piece of it. And then I don't think he was ever right the rest of the year because he after he got hurt and missed those games, came back, he was junk the rest of the year. I'd be willing to bet that there was a lot of undisclosed hurt going on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big time.
But it's remember how they looked like first 5 games in the season, and then they just completely fell apart. Like, yeah, you absolutely have to wonder what that locker room was right.
And then we were talking about Baker Mayfield as MVP those first 6 games.
And good, yeah, and he looks like
that's something to think about.
It looks like
Oh, look at you pulling up the Dave Lombardi stuff.
I'm trying to pick up best I can to pull this up. I don't know if it's smaller or bigger, but
no, it's all good. That's from Lombardi, right? Is that from Lombardi?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just retweet. It's a retweet.
Yep.
All cash spending. We are number 1 right now. So
thank you, David Lombardi, for being the best spreadsheet guy in the game.
That's what I follow him for. He knows the numbers. He goes by the numbers.
Yeah, something Grant can't do. Grant's not great at numbers.
No.
But that's our cash spending right there since March 18th. So
yeah, I think we're number 1, right? I can't even see that myself.
Yeah,
so.
we are. We're number 1. Broncos are number 2. Bills are 3. Cowboys are 4. Colts are 5.
Let me go over
Ravens
like
are 6.
There you go. Do you see that better?
Philly
right
is 7.
Now I'm looking at my phone.
8.
The
Nine
Chiefs
are Chiefs and Browns are 10.
Yeah, not everybody can be like the Miami Dolphins carrying 175 million dead cap, you know?
Boy, that's another dumpster fire.
Are we calling that choke for Arch?
Mr. David Barty, thank you.
Let's see. How many teams are going to be in for Arch? I would say the Browns and Dolphins for sure.
And the Jets.
The Cardinals probably.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on who their starting quarterback ends up being. If they go with what's his name, Jacoby, I don't.
Jacoby Brissett, I mean, good guy, but I'd be looking for my future quarterback.
I thought it was funny that Jimmy G turned down going there. He's like, yeah, you guys.
Honestly, I don't blame him. Like, as much as he be the starter, you're playing for a trash organization.
Yeah, he's like, I already did that with the Raiders. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll go make $10 million a year somewhere and not get hit. I wonder if he ends up going back to the Rams.
They'll need a backup.
Yeah, I wonder if he goes back. I mean, God, that was the best spot for him. Jimmy gets to live in LA, make $8 to $10 million a year, not play football. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good for Jimmy.
Here. Cool. This is cool. Ready, come on. Cool. I'm gonna go back here. I'll show this to you guys too.
Yeah, Kirk was the only real big guy that we signed this week, huh?
Pretty much.
I mean, we went around the world with all the other guys. I mean, all the other guys that we've signed so far. What is that?
It's the free agent. It's a free agent tracker. Sorry, free agent tracker.
Okay.
There's a move we made last week while we were away from last Friday. We have a new punter now.
Oh yes, Waitman, Curtis Waitman.
Yeah, we have a Waitman. A left foot punter too.
That should be cool.
They haven't won.
Guys will drop those. Punt returners will drop lefty kickers just because the ball spins the other way.
Yeah, let me do it. Darn. Yeah, I tried to do the best I can with that.
Are these the guys we signed, or are these the guys still available? I can't see.
They're
it,
still
so
available.
Still available.
Okay. Still available.
Is Clowney on there?
Robin. No, these are our guys. These are our guys.
Our guys.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'm trying to get the right screen.
Robinson's still there.
Good. Screen sucks. Okay. Also Pleasant, Taryn Jackson. Let me see here. Re-signed was also Pleasant.
Jackson, practice squad, special teams guy.
No tender to Darren Jackson and Chase Lucas. Tendered at $3.5 million was Samo. Resigned.
I think Hobbs is
Jake
to replace Lucas.
Robert Jr. went to the Dolphins. Jared Davis went to the Browns. Spencer Burford went to the Raiders. Jason Pinnock went to the Giants. Kevin Gibbons, nothing on him. He's on free agent. Unsigned free agent, I should say. Luke Gifford resigned. Kendra Bourne signed to the Cardinals. Sky Moore went to the Packers. Do you guys think that was a wrong sign by getting rid of Sky Moore? You think that was wrong? Because he went to the Packers.
Yeah, because he's the best punt returner we've had since Ted Ginn. So yes.
And I thought with a full training camp, getting to know Kyle Shanahan's system, I thought he could have been utilized more as a wide receiver. Like when he came into the team, like it was, I think, like in the middle of the season, he didn't really have time to get caught up with the playbook. So I thought they would have kept him, but
they tried to use him like Debo too, doing those jet sweeps and crap like that. I was like, nah, dude, that's not this guy's forte.
He didn't have Debo's speed.
And he doesn't break tackles like Debo too. That was the biggest piece with Debo is breaking the tackles. Yeah. Guys bounce off his legs. Well, they used to anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Let me see if I can either. Are you still reading that, Josh? Or let me take it down.
Yeah. It's like I'm saying, like it's interesting. Robinson is still there.
Okay, I'm about to. I was thinking now. I'll read it myself.
Special teams for him.
John Weeks resigned. Ben Barge, Brian Rogers Jr., Thomas Morstead.
Did you say Barge?
Yeah, Barge still there.
We re-signed him?
No, but he's still available.
He's still available.
No, thanks.
That's the reason why I started with done free agents. I'm free agents. So Ben Barge, Robin Jr., Thomas Morstead, Eric Kendrick, Curtis Robinson, Trent Taylor, he's not going to be on our team anymore, I don't think. Colin Farrell. They're the only one so far that I read off. They're unsigned. Re-signed are Eddie Pinero, thank God. Patrick Taylor Jr. resigned. Matt Hennessy is on free agent still. Garrett Wello.
No, Hennessy signed with the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, I thought he signed.
He signed with the Cowboys.
Okay, this is the 18th. This is March 18th, a couple days ago.
No,
so
and that might be the reason we signed Toth, because Toth can play center and guard.
Garrett Wello is resigned.
That's a big grab.
Yuta Gross Matos unsigned so far, and
nobody's going to sign him, dude.
Right, hold on, buddy.
He's broken.
He signed to the Titans. Nick Zakel resigned, and Carlo White, he's unsigned. So they're all unsigned. All the white ones are all unsigned. All these white ones. Oh, so I mean,
we didn't want any of those guys. The only guy on the D line that I would have wanted back between Elliott, Givens, Matos, and Kalia Davis is the only guy I wanted back. The rest of them I could have cared less. It was fine. We upgraded. I
wouldn't mind bringing Eric Hendricks back.
I would like to, but with Greenlaw, that ain't happening.
Yeah,
that ain't happening.
Okay, I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah,
well, I mean, they're going to need another guy to back him up.
Honestly,
Greenlaw's going to get hurt. We all know he's going to get hurt.
I'd rather our three linebackers be Kendricks, Greenlaw, and Fred, and just play them. Let them play, and then as the guys get hurt, as Dre gets hurt, because it's going to happen. Let him get hurt. Like I said, did we talk about this last week when I said the over/under was 5 games? That's where I'm at. I'm over under 5 games. Everyone else is like at 8. I'm like, no.
I'm like 5 to 8, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, I mean, if we get 8 out of him, the $6 mill's good. The $6 mill's good.
I'm hoping he can have a big impact on Tatum Bethune and get him to be better in coverage next season. Because
I want him to do Nick Martin, man,
or Nick Martin, or one of those two.
Because I don't think
Martin wasn't on the problem was Martin wasn't on the field a lot.
No, he wasn't, and it even I think when he got that concussion, everyone's like, oh, he didn't heal right off that concussion. You know what? I think the Niners just stashed him there.
Probably.
I think they stashed him there. No, Nick, you've still got a concussion. Why don't you just stay over here? Because that way we don't have to activate you for the squad, and we don't have to throw you on the practice squad or any of that stuff where someone could potentially pluck you. So yeah. I think it was, hey, let's throw him over here. And same thing with Cowing and Watkins. Hey, your hamstring still hurts, dude. We're keeping you here. Stay over here. We don't want you on the roster, but we don't want you over here where you could get picked up either. I think that's all just roster juggling.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's very possible. It's like because we haven't heard much about Martin and his concussion really since the season ended. So that kind of suggests that they probably did just stash him.
Final press conference, someone asked him. I forget who asked him, and John and Kyle are like, yeah. He's off protocol now. Yes.
Yeah,
It was like, yeah, okay, guys.
Okay.
We said, I know your game. It was funny. Ryan, what else? You got anything else?
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Oh, by the way, I'm still on David Barty. Okay, this is what I definitely wanted to look at. I didn't see it till I actually scrolled down more. Green lost contract to return to the 49ers, just a $3.55 million 2026 salary cap hit. 1 year deal has $6 million fully guaranteed, worth up to $7.5 million NLTBE incidents. I can't say that word right. His base contract is right here. 2.6 million base salary, 2.5 million signing bonus, 850,000 total per game roster bonus, and 50,000 for workout bonus as Max Wood year stretch.
So that's what I'm talking about. That contract, that's what they're going to do with Trent's.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be the roster bonus, the workout bonus, the bonus, the that, blah, 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 so that it's all chopped together to give him his money. That was a great breakdown of what they're going to do. And it's funny, the 49ers protected themselves there because all those game bonus things like that, he's not getting them all. So a bunch of that money's coming back to the cap next year. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not coming across as negative. It's just history of Dre Greenlaw. I hope he plays all 17 games. I hope he does. And
it's wishful thinking. It's not going to happen.
But like I said, there's money we're going to get back for the cap next year. Sorry. And I like to see Wallow play too. I mean, Wallow, when Wallow and Kendricks played together in that game, they were good. They were solid, man. That was the best linebacking play we had all season. Besides when Fred was there, I'm talking about post Fred getting injured.
Right.
That was those two playing the linebacker together.
California, Matt Dennis 9. Morning, Matt.
What's going on, Matt?
What's up, guys?
Matt Dennis 9 on X, Matt Dennis 22 on Instagram, and Niner Matt 16
on TikTok.
Boom.
How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing good. Interesting situation we have with Trent, but I think something's going to get figured out. And I know a lot of people are going to say, we're still not as good as the Seahawks or Rams, but you know what? I give us a chance. I think we can at least
Seattle already. Like Seattle seems content.
They lost some dudes, man.
They only have 4 picks in this draft, so they're not going to be able to replace a lot of the guys. Charbonnet, I don't think is going to be ready to start the season coming off a knee injury, and you can't basically make him the starter off that injury. So
losing Walker and Reek Woolen. Those are two big guys.
Woolen's a little overrated, but he's
solid though.
Yeah, he's still solid for that. I think the Seahawks are going to take some steps back next year. I think definitely the Rams and Niners are ahead of them.
The Rams look nasty.
Rams to me are better,
scary.
But I think the Niners can be right there.
I think both our defenses are going to be killer. It's going to be a matter of whose offense.
I think the Rams have a better secondary now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but I think our front end is disgusting.
Yeah, we could have a better. Yeah,
our front end is crazy. So we need one more pass rusher. And I'd love for us to sign Clowney. Forget the other Bosa. I'd like to sign Clowney, man. That dude's a mercenary. He's a mercenary.
I always love watching him. He tears offensive lines apart.
That's the guy I want. I don't want Bosa. I want Clowney. Clowney.
I think we have the 3 best, the best defensive tackle group in the NFL. I mean, Big Al, freaking OC, and CJ West. I mean, come on, like
Keon
you got.
White.
Keon White too. Yeah, don't forget.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking about
White's dope,
DT.
man.
I'm just talking
know.
about DTs. You know,
Yeah,
but yeah, you got.
Keon
You
White
had
and
Keon-
Michael, man, are so flexible between the two of them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, what Keon White's not a huge guy. I mean, he's what 6'4", 240.
No, I think he's almost the same size as Michael. I think he's like 260. He's big.
Okay, well, okay, so he's 260, but he's dang quick. Like he's, you know, having him and Bosa and Michael being to move in and out, and then you got, like I said, the other three defensive tackles who, you know, I mean, there are some other people that have the better two starting defensive tackles, but I don't think anybody has a better group of three defensive tackles than us.
And we could rotate those guys in and keep them all fresh during the game and really go at people. That's what I'm excited about. We haven't had depth like this since what, 23? Probably 22 actually, because 23 depth was light, but since 22 where we could just keep throwing guys at you, throw in the next crew, go kill them, throw in the next crew and just keep going. I like it.
And that's where last year's draft comes into play, because a lot of the guys, that played and had to fill in for injury now have that experience. So when they do come in, I think they're going to be ready to go and they're going to be more on top of their game than they were this year, because they were able to get that experience and learn, what it's like to play in the NFL. So that's where last year's draft really comes into play.
Yep.
And I think our LB core, our LB core is going to be so much better. I mean, people can say, Tatum Bethune isn't good, but for a decent backup line,
Greenlaw's going to have an effect on.
He's good against the run. No, Bethune's good against the run. He just can't cover.
I think Greenlaw's going to help him get better in coverage.
I hope he makes. I need D Winters to be able to cover better. If we get D to cover better, that's going to make him.
D just can't tackle.
I know.
I think D tried to do the woo hit too much.
That's true. He tries to go for the highlight hit, and he
doesn't wrap up.
Yeah, he can't. He can't wrap, man.
I'll tell you right now. Every time I see a guy that can't wrap, I just want to cut him.
Same.
I just want to cut him. I'm like, if you don't wrap up, I don't want you on my team. It's like,
That's like watching a guy not being able to make a layup in basketball or shoot a free throw. You can't do any of those two things. You shouldn't be able to play basketball. If you can't wrap and tackle guys, you shouldn't play defense.
And it's so fundamental too. I know, even when I was in high school, we used to have this drill during football where we basically had to break down. You had to run up to the guy, break down, and then actually wrap tackle a guy. So it's so funny because we used to do it with pads, and then we would do it with guys and we were running right and left, because it was always the focus of wrapping a guy up. It was the
way too many guys
focus of the drill.
Way too many guys try to do that one arm tackle thing, and it's so infuriating, man.
Yeah, and now you can't lead with the helmet like Hawk and frickin' Whitner used to do. So
Hittner, yeah.
It's so funny. I don't know. I mean, Grit Code podcast was on today. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that yet. With they had Navarro Bowman on with them today too. So it was Whitner, P. Willie, and Bowman. Man, oh God, if you guys have not watched Grit Code podcast today, go watch it, man. It was such a great way watching three former players talk ball. I
saw bits and pieces of the Pat Willis thing when he was talking to Navarro about the pick of the stick. So
yep.
Well, I'd like to see that, because
Bo was great.
I was there for that, for the last night at Candlestick. Boy,
dude, watch it, because when you hear Bowman tell you about it, you're like, there's no freaking way. I don't want to ruin it for you, so that's why I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
But when you hear him talk about it, and he's like, and you're like, dude, seriously? It's so funny. And the way they talk about Fangio and stuff like that, those guys have a huge love for Fangio, man. They love the guy.
Yeah. No, rightfully so. Fangio is an excellent defensive coach, man. I miss having him around here. And everywhere he goes, he's got a top 5 defense in the NFL.
Yep, totally. And it was just funny listening to Bowman. And then they were talking about how big an impact Keo Spikes was on their careers, even though he was only with them for a year, a year and a half. They go, look, man. They just kept going, TK, man. TK. I love TK. When they drafted Bowman, I was mad. And they said that, Takeo was, even though he knew Bowman was taking his job, he did everything to help him and get him there. That was one of the things I really, hey, Takeo Spikes, man, love you, man.
Hey, he was a great pro, and
I love that guy.
He did the right thing. He did he did it the Niner way.
Yeah, he was, like I said, man, he was only here 2 seasons, but love that guy, man.
And he still comes by the organization every now and then, so it tells you like how much he loves the Niners and everything. Yeah,
man, I love that guy. He's one of my favorite guys.
It's too bad we didn't have him the majority of his career, because he's definitely one of the hardest hitting players I had ever seen.
And like big and fast. I mean, he was so fast for a guy that size.
Mack truck coming right at you.
It's so funny. Quan Alexander wishes he was Takeo Spikes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Quan Alexander wishes he was Takeo Spikes because Quan's body kept breaking. His body kept breaking. He could hit like Takeo, but he couldn't hold up.
Hey, Quan gave us a good 2019 season. When many of us doubted he could even do anything for us. So I can't hate that. Like, he was a big part of that Super Bowl team. So
that's a hard hitting dude, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hard hitting dude, man. Love that guy.
He and D Ford established that line, and then both of them didn't do a damn thing for us afterwards.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
After that season, it was one of those deals where we were like looking forward. You're like, yeah, man, here's our guys for the future. Nope. Nope. Not so much.
D4 practically crumbled after that 2019 season, man.
Yeah, it was horrible. That was horrible.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I want Clowney so bad. I think Clowney would be the finishing piece for us.
Clowney. F Joey Bosa. I'm absolutely down for Clowney 100%.
Clowney doesn't break. Clowney doesn't break, man. He just plays. He gets his 8 sacks.
Every time he's played us, he has, no matter who we have on our line, he's torn us apart. I remember that Monday night game, 2019, when we were undefeated still. He was a big reason why we had our first loss. He was tearing that O-line apart. I think Joe Staley was out then too. So I think, man, he was tearing his replacement apart, man.
He's only 29 too. I didn't realize that. I thought he was like 35. I thought he was like 35.
That's insane. I saw that too. I was like, he's only 29. Oh, bring him on here, man. Yeah,
I'm like, that's the last guy we want to throw some money at this year. Just like sign him.
And he stays on the field too. That dude plays. I'm like,
the number one pick, and he was like 20 years old.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is that you would think he's been in the league so long, you'd think he's 35.
That one hit from college still resonates in my mind.
Oh yeah,
he was a man playing with boys in college. He was a man playing with boys. He was so big.
Was that against Arkansas, or was that against like Arkansas or Georgia, somebody like that?
I forget.
And he just hit that dude like he just like that guy was like.
Dude, when he was in college, he looked like Shaq standing next to a normal person. It was like, holy crap, dude. Oh, that would be the finishing piece. That would fix our D.
Absolutely. He plays. He stays on the field. Not like Joey Bosa would be only needed to make his brother happy. There's literally no other reason why.
He played most of last year. I don't think he missed too many games last year. But I don't want to be
and he was good. I'm not gonna lie. He was good for Buffalo. But I think I would take Clowney over Bosa 10 times.
Big time. Yeah, me too.
I mean,
I'm with you there.
Hey, I agree, but I mean, still, like, regardless of anything, 5 sacks, 5 forced fumbles. That's a pretty dang good year.
Yeah, but I think most of that was during the early part of the season, and he kind of fell off late. That'd be my only concern.
He probably ran out of gas.
Yeah, that'd be my only concern. And I just Clowney's Clowney, man. He gives you what he gives you every single year.
And Bosa was probably the best guy on that Buffalo front. Buffalo's defense was not very good last year.
No, they weren't. I mean, Allen was running around saving their ass.
Right.
Yeah, and it was unfortunate. My guy Keon. They just they threw him under the bus. I'm like, bro, come on. He's still young. He's only in his second year, and you guys just it's like you guys just threw him aside like he was nothing.
Yeah,
It's like
that was BS. That wasn't his fault.
I would love for him to come and work with our wide receiver coaches and work with Kyle, and Kyle just be like, look, you're a big target. We want to send you on some, fly routes or whatever. You might not be the fastest guy, but we'll hit you on some mids, some deep balls. We'll hit you, and it hits you in the red zone for sure. Because I mean, he's 6'4", and he's got crazy get up. So I mean,
I think we're going to get that with Kirk and Evans. I think we're going to get that.
No, that's a possibility. Like I believe that we are taking a receiver in the draft, and I think it could be Concepcion. But if it's not, Coleman, maybe around next year's deadline could be a good addition.
Yep.
And we wouldn't have to give him much for him.
Right.
I mean, we probably get away with giving him a 4th round pick for him. And then if he does well with us, then give him a couple year, 2 or 3 year extension. But this is just what ifs. I mean, like how happy I was when we got Anquan Bolden. I was like, yes. Yeah. And he was such a stud for us. I mean, well, he didn't do much his last year. I'm like, bro, he still had 60 catches and like 8 touchdowns. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I liked him for his touchdowns. I was like, this is what we're gonna do. I don't know. I wanted some.
He was good in 2013, man. What are you talking about?
He definitely really was. I was like, this is what we're doing. We're getting. Didn't he have
like
guy?
4 in like his first game against the Packers? Like he had like 400 yards or something.
Yeah, my problem is I just remember Cardinals Anquan Bolden. So Cardinals Anquan Bolden before he blew his ACL, he was a destroyer.
No. He had it. No, he had a torn ACL in college.
Yeah, but he did what he tore it. I think for the Cardinals too. I think he had a year where he tore his ACL for the Cardinals. Came back and he wasn't right.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe he did too. But he's still. I still say he should, I don't care what anybody says, compare his numbers to Andre Johnson. They're very, very similar.
He was more.
Andre Johnson
was more of a physical receiving than Andre Johnson was.
Andre Johnson was the best player on a really shitty team.
Well,
that's the problem.
But he couldn't get you those 50-50 balls like Evans can get. Like if it was a jump ball, the corner was likely taking that.
Yep.
Well, yeah. And he also had Matt Schaub as his quarterback, who was just not good. Shanahan made him.
When Kyle was there, he was good.
He made him a star. Yeah, Kyle made him a star for one season, but Matt Schaub was basically a fantasy football quarterback, nothing more.
Yeah. He had the look. I mean, what is he? 6? I think he's like 6'5".
He would always go like he was always one of the first 5 quarterbacks taken in my fantasy leagues when I played.
Yeah, he was a pick waiting to happen though.
He was nothing,
and it's because of Kyle's offense. Look, it's high risk, high reward.
That's why when people talk crap about Brock, I'm like, dude, it's not his fault that he throws picks. It is the offense. Like
it is. You're throwing over the middle. And you got to be able to land the ball.
And sometimes he throws a bad ball, but that's not very often.
No.
Well, he threw 15 picks. I'm like, okay, and 12 of them were tipped.
Like
off the receiver's hand.
You got to look at the body of work. Like in the Eagles game, like who was the one who picked him up twice? Was it Johnson for the Eagles? I forget. But it was like one of them.
The young Quinn Mitchell.
Quinn Mitchell. Thank you. One of them was a bad decision by Brock. The other one, Mitchell made a really nice move, and he kind of just took that away. So that was. I remember that. That was a good takeaway.
Brock
occasionally makes a bad decision, but others, the one Mitchell made, defensive players just make good plays.
Yeah, but the other thing on that too is I'd want to see the stat of whether when Brock threw the pick, did the receiver run the right route or not? And I think about that more because of Kendrick Bourne, because that dude was lost on the field half the time.
Man.
So I wonder, hey, Brock threw it over here and it was picked, but is it because the guy ran the wrong route? He was supposed to go out and went in, and Brock threw the out? Because Brock throws the ball to spots because he can't see. So if he's just throwing to the spot and the guy ran it in when he was supposed to run the out and he got picked, whose fault is it? Is that Brock's fault, or is it the guy's fault because he didn't run the right pattern? You know, it's one of those things where you want to be able to assign the blame.
And look at the guys Brock was throwing to last year. It's like, it's amazing, he didn't have more.
Yeah. Look, Kendrick Bourne, dude, when he signed with the car, I was like, yeah. I was like, yes.
And there's a lot of times when he's thrown to Kittle, like if it gets picked off, that's really not his fault, because most of those guys are pass interference on Kittle, like every play. It's like, come on, man. That guy, Kittle is an all-pro Hall of Fame tight end. And you're not giving him the Travis Kelce or Jerry Rice treatment. He should be getting that. That is how good Kittle is. Like
Kittle, those guys hang off of Kittle like they're a Gucci purse that he's carrying along. He gets treated in the NFL. He gets treated in the NFL like Shaq did in the NBA back in the day.
Yeah.
He's the most physical. He's the strongest. I would say that if he was in a bench press competition with even the offensive lineman, I would say he could hang.
Look, Kittle's best tight end to ever play football, not named Gronk. That's my 2 cents on it. Not Kittle's best guy, not named Gronk, because Gronk's the best tight end to ever play the game. Kittle's second.
Well, hopefully Kittle will be able to form sentences after he's done playing.
He'll be wrestling, so whatever.
He's
going to be the ultimate Kittle or whatever.
It's hard watching Gronk talk.
Yeah,
dude, Rodman just got inducted into the Wrestling Hall of Fame. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like, wow.
What took so long?
Oh my gosh, Rodman.
Freaking Dennis.
Who's gonna be the guy that announced him? King Jong-un or whatever?
What?
That's gonna be his presenter, Kim Jong-un.
Oh man. Woo. Man,
and you know what? Hey, I know this has nothing to do with football, but my guy got sent down, so he's going to Sacramento for a month. It's gonna be quick. He's gonna hit 10 or 15 home runs in AAA, and then they're gonna bring him up, and then they're gonna be like, okay, all right. So we decided we're gonna put you down in 7th in the batting order, and we're just gonna let you figure it out. And of course, he's got Devers and Adames and all those guys. Now, Adames, he's not like the greatest guy to learn from as a hitter, but Devers is like the new version of Bonds. So,
dude, I got to watch him. I got to see him play live in Fenway a couple times. Dude, that guy can hit the ball. That dude can just hit the ball. Whew.
And he can also learn from the new Tony Gwynn, Luis Ariz. I mean, he's the only guy that's won multiple batting titles over the last 10 years, right? I don't think anybody else has. He's got 3.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I mean that offense is going to be nasty.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll score some runs. I don't know about the back end of their bullpen. That's a big question mark.
Yep.
Ryan Walker's pretty dang solid. He's not Sergio Romo or Brian Wilson or Rod Beck, but he's still pretty good.
As long as he's better than Doval, then that's all that matters.
So Panama, who's your favorite person that we signed in free agency or traded for?
Oh, definitely the dude. What's his name? Osa, whatever his name is.
Yep.
What do you think of Christian?
Diddy? I forget how to pronounce that thing. I need to see it because
Osi Odigizue.
Yeah.
Or Odigizue.
Because when you see the spelling, it's exactly how it's spelled.
Right.
It's like phonetically, it's spelled phonetically correct, so you can like just make it right out. But I need to see it because then I'm like, oh.
What about Christian Kirk? What do you think of that addition?
I don't know yet about that. I don't know. I really haven't really watched him play that much. So I really don't. I had to watch some of his highlights or whatever it is. I really haven't really watched him like that.
Yeah, he's a good slot player.
He's very good in the slot. He's got speed. He would have been the fastest player on offense on our team last season. He has not played with good quarterbacks. He's had Kyler in Arizona, Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville, and C.J. Stroud with Houston. So Purdy's going to be like the best quarterback he's played under. Davis Mills was probably the best guy he played under so far in his tenure when he was backing up Stroud in Houston. So
Mills is a good quarterback, man. Mills is a good quarterback.
Davis Mills, yeah. So that's the thing. It's like, I mean, yeah, he is like kind of pushing 30 himself, but he's still got speed. And that was one thing that JJ just could not bring in the slot position with speed. Like he could get open, but he wasn't breaking tackles. So he is a guy that can take the top off of the defense, which is what we badly need.
Yeah, Evans will be able to play outside. Kirk will play in the slot and be fast, and then Ricky can play the other spot. So it's going to be pretty cool. XZ and F. Yeah, so XZF, that's good. And like I said, with Tonjes, I feel like Tonjes could really feast in this on drag routes. Drag routes across that. Those guys run it off, and Tonjes is just running a drag route up behind him. He's got a chance to like really feast. Because I'll tell you this, the hot take is if it takes a while for Kittle to come back during the season, Tonjes leads his team in touchdowns, I think. It'll be between him and Evans as far as leading the team in touchdowns caught.
Yeah.
Right. I like Tonjes though.
I do too, man. I think he could be Kelsey. I think he could be Kelsey. I'll say it.
I don't know. I'm not sure we'll go that far, but like he can absolutely be a big part of this offense. Now, only thing is when Kittle comes back, he's still got to use him. You can't just stash him on the bench and not use him at all. That still really upsets me from last season. Was that
I want him to ease Kittle back,
putting up big numbers when Kittle was out, and then when he came back, he was nowhere to be found.
He didn't play for 6 games, and he still was like third on the team in touchdowns.
Like what? Like how? Like how is that possible, man?
But I want them to ease Kittle back in and not just put and not spam Kittle the way he does it with CMC. I want him to ease Kittle back in and use Tonjes. You can extend Kittle's career by 2 seasons if you use Tonjes judiciously in there too to kind of. And I want Kittle healthy for the playoffs. So use him, get Kittle ready for the playoffs. Regular season, let him do his thing, ease him back in, and that way, he might still be here at 34, 35 instead of just blowing him up. And because I mean, we saw him on Bussin' with the Boys. He had two ankle tendons torn too, and he said he was favoring the one side, and that's why he blew the Achilles on the other side. So
yeah, I saw that, man.
It's
I saw that too.
Oh,
that's Iron Man. That's Iron Man right there,
dude. Yeah. But at the same time, body's starting to get a little questionable now too.
I gotta say, it's like that's a sign that the body's starting to come apart.
And I love Kittle, man. He's probably one of my favorite players been on the team the last 15 years. I love the guy. I
love Kittle, man.
He's
he brings it so important in the offense,
and he's 100% all the time, which I love. That's one thing I love about him is he's not taking plays off, he's not resting, he's just 100% all the time.
Yeah,
he's to use Matt's thing, he's woo all the time. I love that guy.
Even if he only plays half the season, I'm still putting the low bar on his catches. I'm still putting the low bar at like 55.
Now it'll be like 40. 40 and probably 6 touchdowns. That's good for him. 40 and 6 touchdowns.
Probably want to go light on him in the regular season And
Yeah.
then in the playoffs, that's when you unleash him.
Yep.
Okay, so 40 catches, 500, 600 yards, and 6
Yep.
touchdowns.
Yeah, he needs to average about 12 yards a grab.
Oh, right. It's about right.
He needs to average about 12 yards a grab. And then, but like I said, just get him ready for the playoffs. We need him in the playoffs, man.
Even though what's his? I think his career is closer to 15, right?
Yeah,
I think it's
14. I think it's 14 and change. So yeah,
14-5.
Yeah. Last
But
year
I mean-
was actually his lowest. Last year was his lowest yards per catch.
Yeah.
But he was hurt. You know, the hamstring comes back, messes up the ankle, blows the Achilles. It's like,
I mean, the number one guy of all time for us is yards per catch is Jerry or T.O.
it's pretty cool to have the number 1 and number 2 all time guys on the same team. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know all the Moss lovers are like, Moss was better than T.O. No, he wasn't.
No, I'll tell you right now. I take Randy Moss out because those years when I play when I want to and he took plays off and stuff.
Yeah.
That just
Same.
it sours me so bad for Randy Moss. He's a great player. Don't get it twisted.
Although
I'm not saying
you could
that.
also argue T.O. kind of quit on the Eagles back in
No. T.O.'s best game of his whole career was that Super Bowl for the Eagles, man. I'm sorry.
I know.
You can
but
talk
I'm
about
talking
the Dallas Star game and all that crap.
I'm talking afterwards.
Yeah.
Afterwards, then he kind of pulled all that junk.
Here's the one thing you can say about T.O. Besides that dude went 100% his whole career. That dude never look. Even when he played for the Bills, he still had 1,000 yards that season. He had 1,000 yards in Cincinnati.
Yep.
Dude, T.O. man, I'm sorry, that dude, and I think he could play now. That's one of the only guys in his 50s. He could play now.
I've been seeing they've been showing a lot of Darrelle Revis and saying that he said that T.O. was a scrub. I'm like,
he was not.
Get out of here.
No.
You didn't play him when he was the best.
Exactly. He didn't even play him, so how could he even make that remark?
Look, Revis is a great player.
Who was even the best
Revis
receiver Revis covered?
Probably.
Who was? Who was the best receiver Revis covered? Moss?
Probably. What, Moss when he played for the Patriots, maybe?
He was
maybe like somebody like Julio Jones or somebody like that. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That
actually, when he played in Tampa, yeah, he probably would have played. Because didn't he finish his career in Tampa?
I think
right? Isn't that where he ended up?
I believe he did.
After he blew his knee up and he was a shell of himself.
He wasn't the same. Like
he was a shell of himself after that.
I'm talking Revis Island, Darrelle Revis.
Yeah, I mean, because he actually had to play zone at the end of his career when he was playing in Tampa because he couldn't cover guys like he did when he was
it would have had to be Moss, but Moss was like way past his prime at that point.
Yeah.
So he didn't really cover anyone in the upper echelon like T.O. was in his prime. Like
he was probably either covering Julio Jones or maybe somebody like a Mari Cooper or somebody like that, maybe.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like, but my point is that when he was covering Julio Jones, he wasn't Revis Island Revis.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're Revis Island when you're playing against the Bills back then, and the Jets back then, and the Patriots back then, and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So.
And then all the other trash in the AFC.
That whole division, was a pile of.
Oh my God! Yes.
The Titans back then. Oh my goodness.
The AFC back then was another football conference.
I'm pretty sure when the Jets played the Panthers, when Revis Island was good, I think Steve Smith tore him up.
Yeah.
I forgot about Steve Smith.
Yes.
Because Steve Smith was a rookie in 2001. Darrelle Revis was a rookie in 2007, and Steve Smith. I'm pretty sure they played each other, and I'm pretty sure Steve Smith tore that butt up.
Oh, Steve Smith was calling it too the week before. Like, we're flooding Revis Island this week.
Yeah. I don't like to say this, but my boy Ramsey got cooked by Tyreek.
Oh yeah.
He did. I mean,
a lot of people cooked Ramsey. Ramsey thought he was that guy, but he really wasn't.
Hey,
No, the only play I love is when
Ram-
Debo
no,
trucked him.
Ramsey-
When
Ramsey-
Debo trucked him, I was so happy.
Ramsey was really a great player. He really was. He just, he's not. Now he's not. He's not that guy anymore.
He's at the end. It's fine.
He was
He
good.
was. He was the top. He was the top 7 corner in his career.
But the Niners still score points on him. I was never afraid of him.
Hey man, it was basically almost like the same as when we got busted down one-legged Rod Woodson. So,
Bro, I still remember Dante Johnson.
oh,
Okay.
Two pick sixes in that game against Jacksonville, and we whooped them with Blake Bortles at the quarterback.
Bortles.
We were garbage, and we whooped their ass. I mean, come on, and that guy was never the same. He was never the same guy ever again. He had a couple decent games before he had that game, and then after that,
Yeah.
oh.
there were another couple guys. We had that one dude, Ken something. He had 3 picks his first year, but then after that he disappeared, and then he went to Kansas City.
Ugh.
His name. Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
His name's blanking me.
I think it was a couple years before Kyle came. We were trying to
I tried to forget about those years.
We were trying to rebuild the defense. We were trying to rebuild the defense by finding guys that were kind of like diamonds in the rough and be like, okay,
Yeah.
we can turn this guy into a starting, borderline Pro Bowl cornerback, and it just never happened.
Did he come out? Did Balky draft him off a blown ACL? Probably.
I don't remember if he had a blown ACL. I just remember he was a 3rd or 4th round pick out of McNeese State or something like that.
Sounds like a Trent Balky pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
we thought he would be really good for us. Oh.
Hey, he showed some potential, and he just never, like I said, just like that guy I mentioned a couple weeks ago, my boy John Keith. Love John Keith. He was really. I thought he was going to be he was going to be that next safety. That was going to be our safety for the next 10 years, and then it just never happened.
I try to personally blank out that period, post Harbaugh to pre Shanahan. I just try to pretend those seasons didn't happen.
Holy smokes, man.
I just try to pretend those things didn't happen, because that was the worst 49er football ever.
Oh my goodness.
No.
That was just
no.
as bad as
No,
the
how about-
Dennis Erickson crap.
How about all the stuff before we were even thought of, where they only went to the playoffs one time in the early 70s with Dick Nolan.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't alive then. Well, I kind of was, but I was alive in 70. But
I mean, shoot.
Aware of what was going on.
Dude,
like I said, the two
Joe
worst periods.
Montana's rookie year, bro. Joe Montana's rookie year, they were so awful.
Awful.
And Bill bringing in Joe, go on, Joe. Go get this.
Killed.
Go get us a touchdown. Go get us a touchdown. Okay, coach. I remember
and then he threw DeBerg back in. Then he threw DeBerg back in after.
Well, that was okay. Steve DeBerg was not a garbage quarterback. He's not Neil O'Donnell or any of those guys. He was a pretty dang quarterback. He wasn't a Pro Bowler. I mean, I think he made a couple Pro Bowls later. He didn't make one with us, but I think he made one or two later.
He was with Atlanta. Didn't he get one with
Atlanta? I think he made one in Kansas. I think he made one in Kansas City too.
Because he kept getting bounced because it sucked. Because DeBerg came, Montana came, they got rid of him. He goes to Denver, they draft John Elway.
Yeah.
So he got screwed twice.
He was that guy. He was that guy.
Hey, it's a perfect rich quarterback.
Yeah, what? Oh, he got bounced twice, man. It was like, Florida. And then, do you remember? Was he playing for the Chiefs or was it Atlanta when he had that pin in his pinky because he broke his finger and he had that pin sticking this far out of his finger, and he was still throwing the ball with it. It was on his throwing hand.
Well, remember they called him.
It might have been his offhand. It was his offhand. It was his offhand.
Remember they called him. They called him out of retirement. That the last time the Falcons went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So regardless of anything,
98. That was 98.
Yeah, he was a dang solid quarterback.
He really was.
You know?
He really was. Steve DeBerg was solid.
There's like a list of guys that are crappy quarterbacks. He's not on. You know, just like and when I tell people, you know, they want to say my boy Brad is a crappy quarterback. Like, no, bro.
Brad who?
I'm sorry. Yeah. He was not.
He's not good.
Like,
he was just average. He's just average. He's solid.
I'd say he's in that a little bit better than average. He's not a superstar, but he's a dang good. You know,
he's Trent Dilfer.
I was about to say,
no, don't disrespect Brad Johnson, bro. He was a two-time Pro Bowler.
He's Trent Dilfer.
Bro, when he got hurt with the Vikings that year, he was leading the NFL in touchdown passes.
He's Trent Dilfer.
No, don't be a Brad Johnson hater, bro. Come on, dude.
I'm not. I'm messing with you, dude. He's your guy, man. It's all good.
Like, he was, you know, just like, and I'm not gonna say the same thing about Wanky because Panthers are a dog trash organization, bro. Like, you got to give that dude.
I don't even know how Wanky got drafted. 31-year-old rookie. Hey,
you won a Heisman. You won a national championship.
Good college quarterback, not a pro. Just happens.
He played one game for us.
Yeah, who's that quarterback for Miami? What's his name?
Which one? Are you talking about the one that played? The one that played for us, or are you talking about the other one?
No, I'm talking about the one that played the championship game this year.
Beck. It was Carson Beck, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Beck is Wanky. Beck is Wanky. Same dude. Same dude. Except that Beck's like 28 and not 31, but you know, whatever.
Damn. Time Bomb. I knew you grew a beard. You sang Time Bomb.
Who's that?
You, when you said that.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you sang Time Bomb when you said that.
My Tourette's is kicking in.
Oh, man. I tell you, yeah, a lot of more moves be coming. I know it will be. When is draft again? Remind everybody. Remind me too. If you guys
it is the 23rd, 2 days after my birthday.
Okay, that's this month, right, or next month?
Next month.
Next month.
So we're actually a whole month away from the draft.
Yep, I'm gonna be enjoying my week. I'm gonna be enjoying my week vacation. I'm gonna be trying to find some information on guys, and hopefully we do our little show. Well, do we want to do a show on the draft day?
I'll probably be doing
the first round.
I'll be doing one.
If nobody else available, it's all good. I'm gonna be jet lagged as hell. Like I could probably join in like the next day 2. Like I'll be.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get there. We'll be texting each other, you know, like we always do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, guys. I try to find everything else, but I mean, found the stuff with a bunch of Trent Williams stuff, and that was it. So, we can go right there, or Mount Rushmore if you want to. Kill that out, then we're all done. You guys,
what position are we at? What position are we at this week?
Center.
Uh-oh.
Yep, center. Okay. Now names are right here, names. Of course, this is all our guys, and I know Matt Man knows this guy very well. Jesse Apollo, 1983 to 1997. Forest Blue,
Four-time Super Bowl champion. One of
1968.
only like 3 or 4 guys.
Let me finish reading this off. You can talk all you want.
Okay.
Forest Blue, 1968, 1974. Fred Gwillen, I think it's Wellen, 1978 to 1987. Jeremy Newberry, 1999 to 2005. Eric Whitman, 2002 to 2010. And of course, we all know him. He won the Super Bowl with us. Randy Cross. We had him on our show before.
Randy Cross.
1976 to 1988. Go ahead, go, my man. Yeah, my man. You want to say something? You're going to say something. Go ahead.
I know. I'm waiting. Okay, so this is hard because I mean Newberry and Cross. They're just like they're that good. Like those were 2 of the best centers that I've ever seen play for us. But Randy Cross was also a superstar at guard too. So I'm gonna say those are the top 2 guys for me. And obviously Sapolo. So that's 3. And then the 4th guy. Was it you said Eric you mean Eric Heitman, right?
You mean Heitman, right?
Yeah, maybe Heitman. Yeah, I'm sorry, Heitman. It was Heitman. My bad.
Yeah, Eric Heitman. I'm gonna go Eric. I'm gonna go Eric Heitman at number 4 because I don't know anything about Forest Blue and I don't know anything really about Fred Willen or whatever his name is. Even though he played for the Niners.
So you got Randy Cross, Jesse Apollo, Eric Whitman.
Eric Heitman.
Sorry.
And Jeremy Newberry.
Jeremy Newberry, gotcha. Okay, that's your 4. Go ahead. Who wants to go next? Go ahead, go next. Whoever. I would let that lady go first.
Who was the center?
Go ahead.
During the Harbaugh years when we made the Super Bowl, who was the center then? He was pretty good.
Oh, God, what the heck was his name? Big, huge guy. I can't think of his name.
They're all huge.
Oh, what's his name that used to play at Ohio State?
I think so.
And he was on the team when we got the dude from the Dolphins what the heck was his name? What's his name was basically beating him up.
Richie Cognito.
No. That's Jonathan.
Jonathan Martin.
Jonathan Martin. No, Cooper.
Yeah, is it Cooper?
Not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy.
Oh, Alex Barron, I think.
Oh, boy.
Is that Alex Barron?
Are we watching cops over there?
Rhino something. That was his nickname, the Rhino.
Oh, Alex Boone?
Yeah.
Oh, Alex Boone was the center?
I thought he was a
guard.
I thought he was a guard.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he was a guard.
Alex Boone? I think
Alex Boone was a guard.
I'm not too sure.
Okay, I thought he was a center too.
Yeah, Alex Boone was the guard. He was on the right side of the center.
Yeah.
Or left side. I knew he was on the side, so he was in the center.
Hang on, I gotta check.
I'm pretty sure he was definitely a guard. I know he was. I always saw him on the guard. I remember Alex Boone.
Yep.
Look it up there. Come on, JG, you can do it. JG's looking it up. He's probably faster than me.
Jonathan Goodwin.
Yeah. He was good center.
He was good.
Yeah, we got him from KC. We got him from KC.
Yep.
He was good.
I don't. Got it going.
He was a monster. He was so big.
I mean, obviously, I know Randy Cross. I know about Whitman. I don't really know about the other 2 because I really either wasn't alive or wasn't watching football yet. It's probably the only one. That's probably the only one I put up there. So I'd probably have Cross, Whitman, and Goodwin on there. and then the rest basically take your pick.
Okay. Sounds fair enough.
Newberry was a stud. He was a
Leave
stud of
first
Cal.
or Rich.
Yep.
Don't mind the name. Which one?
You
Now,
know,
the only
and
one, I would do the same top three as Matt. So what was that? That was Randy,
Randy.
Heitman,
Apollo.
and Jesse. The
Uh-huh.
only so
no,
he didn't put-
Randy Newberry, and Jesse.
and Jesse. Okay, so Randy, Newberry, Jesse. I agree 100%
You
on
mean
those three.
Jeremy? You mean Jeremy?
Yeah,
Newberry.
Jeremy Newberry. Yep.
Jeremy.
So
Randy.
I'm going to
Randy
go a little
Cross.
different. Even though the guy was only here for a couple of years during the Steve Young era, I'm going to go Bart Oates. I thought he was a great center for us. Only here for a couple seasons, but he was awesome. I'm going to go Bart Oates. He was great. Former Giant, played for us for a couple of years in front of Steve Young. Bart Oates.
Wow.
Yeah, he was the center. He was the center on our last Super Bowl winning team.
Yep.
Panama. You know.
And
any of these guys?
Kevin Gogan was the left guard.
Yep.
I might try to be rude to you. I might try to be true rude to you. So I'm just asking. That's all.
Yeah, the only ones I know or remember was Cross and Tapalo. That's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And,
that's the only ones I
You guys,
really remember.
you guys know Jesse Apollo was a 4-time champion and 2 Pro Bowls, and of course
Ooh.
Cross, three-time champion and 3 Pro Bowls. Played with G and a C, so he played both positions. Your
Yeah.
guys,
Played guard and center. Yep.
mhm. Forrest Blue was a 4-time Pro Bowler and 2-time first team All Pro, and Bruce Bosley, 4-time Pro Bowl, 3 as C, and 1-time All Pro, and Fred Gwillen, what's his name? I can't spell right. Fred Gwillen was a 2-time Super Bowl champion and 2 Pro Bowls, and Jeremy Newberry was only a 2 Pro Bowls. Wow, Jeremy Newberry wasn't that good, I guess. Jeez, that sucked.
Newberry was solid, man. He was a really solid player.
Wow. Yeah, that's the list, guys, and that's all we got for tonight. You guys are good, so we're good. I'm all good.
Cool.
We actually did it pretty good. We did. We killed that out. Pretty good. Good big applause for you guys. Wow, we have a lot of people watching too. It's unbelievable. Wow, guys. Hey, shout out to you guys for watching. Really, seriously. Here you go.
How many we got?
Shout out to you guys for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Quite a
but
few.
hey,
Quite a few.
for coming.
I'll tell you after the stream.
Okay.
I don't want
Like, share, subscribe.
So we do have a lot.
Swipe left. Give us a hype.
Good going, guys.
Please
And,
hype this video.
And who's coming in now? Last minute.
Especially if you like what we're doing.
Here we go. Hey, fellas, and Nick Bosa's brother on our team now, or is it just a rumor? What?
He's not there yet, and I hope he doesn't come. We want Clowney
Very much
instead.
a rumor right now.
Really?
There we go.
Personally, I would. I would go Clowney.
I would go Clowney. I don't want another Bosa on this team. I don't want that Bosa on this team. We got enough guys that have potential to get hurt.
Now that's true.
That was it. Yeah, it would have broke the internet by now. Got Bosa, got Joe.
Yeah.
It would have broke it.
Yeah, because you'd see all over X is brothers together, blah blah blah.
Everything. I know how much you look. How you guys love you love Joey Bosa. Come on, show it.
No, if he was, 2017 Joey Bosa, sure.
He was about 10 years ago. Yeah.
Not.
So I ain't seen nothing on there. I bet you was just a rumor, Dalvin.
Hey, our roster right now would be the all-time team if it were 2021.
Yes. 100%. 100%. The only problem with that, the one problem with that is a few of the guys that are on the team right now wouldn't be. They'd be in high school still.
True.
Michael or first year of college.
Would,
It'd be Michael,
right. We wouldn't have
Collins, CJ West.
We wouldn't have the young guys on defense.
Yeah, we wouldn't have the stud Nick Martin. We wouldn't have any of those guys. Jordan James.
Upton.
Smash the like and
Upton.
subscribe, people, please.
And like I said, swipe left and give us a hype too, please. especially if you like what we're doing. If you like what we're doing, let's spread the word.
Hey man, that's what you call PPF for a reason. So, yeah, guys, I'm good. I mean, all news done, everything done. You guys can leave all you want. Go ahead. I thank you guys for your time, though. Really, seriously, you know that.
Good times.
So,
Good times, guys.
yeah. All right, guys. All right, guys. Have a great night. All right. Have a great weekend too. All right.
Good weekend. So I'll see you next
Have a
time.
good weekend, faithful.
Yep.
All right,
guys.
Bye-bye.
Later on. Later.
Peace, peace.
Come here, Matt, man. Are you gonna stay here with me? Or are you leaving? Are you staying here with me? Are you gonna give me some love?
I'm staying on for a little bit. You know.
I'm about to leave anyway.
Oh.
Of course, I just made up for you. Okay, I was being nice. I actually did it for you. Yeah, I was able to fit the room too. I couldn't believe it. I did it though. There you go. That's where you find Matt, man. All right, I don't care. I'm keeping Sports Illustrated there. That's what Nehemiah gave him. So he's my Sports Illustrator. You can find him at Matt Dennis X and at current Matt Dennis 22 on IG and 9 Matt 16 on TikTok. All right, and we'll go from the front. I usually do C-Man first. But C-Man, you can find him at Craig Bahamas, a.k.a. GMGD. He is doing good. I talked to him actually a few days ago. And
good.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's working his butt off. He's trying to support his family. He said he knows he's been missing a lot out of the show and all. But he said he will be making recommendations to come on the show, maybe for a little bit at a time, much he can. But either tough times right now for him. So.
And hopefully he's watching the show when he can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying live, but he's watching our shows and he's liking them and doing all that because yes, he is one of the main four. But you know, when I go off or when I'm late, I still go and like the thing. So you know,
I do too. I'm already subscribed to it. I was probably the first one.
Yeah. Well, duh.
But Craig promised to send his love to you guys, everyone. And that's the reason why, you know, I understand where he's coming from, hard times and all. I understand that completely.
Yeah.
We all do. But we know he knows we love him, so he can come in.
Yeah.
He gets the link. All three of you guys get the links no matter what. You, Matt Man, Craig, and of course Jake. All three of you guys get the links no matter what. You're the first three I put up, and all the rest of them, Richie B and all them, they get there next. So, but I can do them all at the same time. But I can just type them in, and it'll call me automatically. So, but C-Man, we love you. Come in anytime you want to. You know that. All right. We'll see you when we see you, though, okay, bro? And see you in the chat and everything. And of course, yours truly, Jake, at Sweet Beats 86. Jake said he couldn't make it tonight. Probably family problems. All good. I told him don't worry about it. He said he won't be able to make the show tonight. I said, it's all good, man. Go take care of your family. Don't worry about it. It's always another time. You know, big thing. So he's all good with that. So we love him. And of course, Richie B, Coach Richie B. You can find him at Richie B Bonsall, or Rich Bonsall, I'm sorry, at Rich Bonsall. I tell you that he knows football. He knows football. He definitely reminds me of you, Matt Man, and of course Josh Gitt. Definitely reminds you. All three of you guys have great minds together. And of course, I know he wasn't on here, but Tommy Bomb, you follow Tommy Huxley on Facebook and Instagram. All right. That's where you follow him at. And of course, the man was here today, Josh Gitt. Find Josh Gitt 1987. and Miss Pamela Queen. All you do is type in Pamela Queen on Facebook, you'll find her right there. I mean, you can put it on Facebook, say it on Facebook. Yeah, she's on Facebook. That's all. She is on Twitter also. So you just type in Pamela Queen. That's all you have to do. You'll find her. She mostly has the same profile picture too. So smash the like subscribe button, guys. It'll help out the channel a lot more. All right. I know quite a few watching here, and most of you guys from X. Thank you guys for watching. I know Paul Hope was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here. But it's good to see you, man. I know we say hello to each other on X. So
Hey, Paul. Good to see you, brother.
let me see here. Hopefully we'll do one this week coming up. Hopefully, I know Matt Man will probably be working, so you won't see him on it. Jake, hopefully.
No, I don't work on Friday.
Huh? No, not your segment. So I miss you on Tuesdays now. Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping either Richie B or Josh Gill will be with us. If not, I can always do something, by myself. Don't matter. It's going to be for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to pop up some news, whatever they have on here. So, what's his question here? Delvin. Okay. Okay, he's talking. Yeah. Try and read it. He gave me a whole paragraph to read. Okay. He's telling me about the Bosa thing. Understood. Is their mom mixing the chill pot? Oh yeah. I know she's been doing that for the last year or so. When he was going to the other team, both brothers and Niners together, side by side. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that already. I saw that. Yeah. Then when they had Bosa and both Bosas together, and they both had their different jerseys on. I seen that. But otherwise than that, we were live on major platforms. Shout out to you guys for watching. Seriously. There is one more thing I got to talk about. MM in the Box, me and my wife's show. It will be back on Monday and Tuesday. All right. I didn't want to say this. I was going to wait till Monday because we're probably going to do a tribute on Monday. My wife probably knows that now. We all
Chuck
know.
Norris?
Yes. You stole my thunder. See that? You stole my thunder. What the hell?
Oh.
Let me get it out for you. I got that talk. Let me talk first. I know I was talking about over a half hour for you guys, but at least I talk sometimes. That's why I do this at the end. Yeah, Chuck Norris, unfortunately, has passed away. He passed away yesterday. Yes, he passed away yesterday, the 19th. And today was Chester Bennington's birthday from of course, Lincoln Park. Yep. If you guys are a big fan of Lincoln Park, you all know Chester Bennington's birthday was today. Okay, so happy birthday to him.
He would have been 50.
Mm-hmm. So when I saw Chuck Norris earlier, but I said, no, well, I'm gonna say something at the end. I don't want to say it now because I want to talk about football, get this stuff all done. Then I'll talk about the end because we're gonna talk about the MM in the Box. That's mostly what we talk about. MM boxes, movies, music. We do all trivia, questions, quizzes, and all that shit we do. So we had fun on it. Me and my wife do it all the time. So we probably will be doing definitely a tribute to both of them, since one's a birthday and the other's a death. So unfortunately, Chuck Norris has passed away. The last time I ever saw him actually fight in the old movie was definitely, I think it was Game of Death, and that was with Bruce Lee. It was one of my favorite movies from Bruce Lee. One of my favorite movies.
You never saw Delta Force or Invasion USA?
Yeah, I saw all of them. I saw all the movies from Bruce Lee. You're talking to a guy who loved Bruce Lee when he was growing up. Bruce Lee is one of the greatest martial arts in the world, as you speak. But now I know there's a lot more actors that become martial artists. Tongue tie. But yes, unfortunately, Chuck Norris has passed away yesterday. I'm sorry, really sorry to hear that. Really am. I don't know true facts where he passed away from, but I know he was old, so I don't know true fact. I'm sure I'll be sharing more about it on Monday with you guys when we go live. Me and my wife. Okay, so basically it's gonna be mostly about Chuck Norris and Chester Bennington, celebrating a death, and of course a birthday. Okay, and they're both in heaven, looking down on us, and one's rocking and one's kicking butt on movies. So, but that's all we got, and of course you'll find our show. Of course, I'm in a box between 9-10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Okay, so with that, the fact we are out of here. Matt Man, it's good to see you, brother. We'll see you on chat and everything in between. All right. We love you, man. All right, man. There on, brother.
All right.
All right. Later. Peace out, man.
All right.
Later on.
Out.
Later. Okay. Like I always say, keep the faith and never lose hope, guys. We're out of here. Later.
Red and gold, red and gold.